average citizens who were calling for change. Several party officials were also sympathetic to the protesters. So Deng Xiaoping sent the army to Tiananmen Square and locked up the most prominent official who had been supporting the protest. We still don't know the official death toll, but it's likely in the thousands. Photos and videos from that incident are heavily censored to this day. The protests weren't confined to Beijing, though. They had already spread across the country. And even though Xi Jinping was thousands of miles away in southern China at the time, the official party history states that he remained loyal to the party and blocked local students from protesting. Having lived through the chaotic cultural revolution, Xi believed that democracy would lead to more violence, not less.
Hello.
And dedicated himself to consolidating
I think I might hop off.
But although the Chinese Communist Party managed to stay afloat,
There's nothing to play.
the Soviet Union wasn't so Mikhail Gorbachev is celebrated in the West for being an
Good night.
Good night.
Xi Jinping saw the
I'll be
Soviet
home.
Union.
Yeah.
After all, the original
Night.
Chinese
Thanks for today and yesterday.
inspired
Okay.
the Russian
You're welcome.
So watching a similar system collapse
It
was
was fun.
terrifying. The Chinese
Hope you have a good
Communist
birthday
Party was
tomorrow,
haunted by
then.
the fall of the Soviet
Yeah.
Union to
I
this
think it would
day.
just be a
It has
normal
become
day in my
closely
smart play.
obsessed with avoiding a similar fate. So why did the Soviet Union
Hopefully you get your
fall?
monitor.
What exactly
I
did Xi
guess.
Jinping's survival plan look like?
And
Well, in Xi's
I don't know,
mind,
whatever
China would need to
else.
do two main
Yeah.
things again. First, they would need to double down on
Okay,
indoctrination. Everyone
No.
had to understand the history of the Communist Party, or at least a positive version of it, lead everyone to fall in line. There could be no room for ideological exploration. Second, the regime should be prepared to use violence to stop revolutions. This is why the People's Liberation Army is so important to the CCP. They report directly to the party that they can quell uprisings before they gain steam. In Xi's mind, Gorbachev allowed the Soviet Union to fall because he didn't have the tools to reassert power. Communist ideology is built upon the idea of equality, but as corruption spreads, that concept breaks down and people lose faith. As soon as Xi took power, he promised to go after both the tigers and the flies in his first public speech. That meant rooting out powerful but corrupt tigers high up in government, as well as the petulant flies engaging in roving rivalry. He didn't just lead the charge himself, he wanted to create a culture that had a zero-tolerance policy toward political corruption. This led to an 8-point path to government being no longer would officials be allowed to accept expensive gifts, fancy cars, or even free dinners. Then, seeing it publicized the trial of those who lied, the judge quickly ruled guilty of all evidence and handed down a hefty sentence. This was an important message to send to any would-be challengers. It didn't matter how high up you were in the government. No one was immune to anti-corruption investigations. The purge reached the highest ranks of the Communist Party, people who were normally able to operate from the members of the Politburo standing